Hi, I'm Laura Bowles, Executive Director of Martinsville Uptown, and this is Uptown. I'm here today joined by Linda Lawrence Dalton, who is one of the proprietors of Lawrence Distributing out of Danville. And this year, Lawrence Distributing, in partnership with Samuel Adams, is one of our presenting sponsors for Oktoberfest, which is going to be October 6th from 11 a.m. to 4 p.m. And this is a great day out, and it's free to anybody that wants to come and join us. So tell me, what made you want to be a presenting sponsor?
Well, we've been involved with different Oktoberfest celebrations here in Martinsville for many years and have always had a really good experience. And last year, when it was revamped and so many different things were added to the event, we thought that was just extra exciting, and we were not disappointed at all. It was a wonderful event, and having had such a good experience last year, we are thrilled to be part of it again.
Well, I can't tell you how much we appreciate it, because without our sponsors, we couldn't hold this event. And it's a great, fun family day out,
Yeah.
and you know, a great time of year, and the weather's going to be fabulous.
Of course,
I know
it's been ordered.
Going to be fabulous. But what you're also going to do, you're going to be providing our beer for our Oktoberfest, and of course, that's part of the German tradition.
Exactly.
Is that Oktoberfest is centered around beer, and
Yes.
so while we have lots of vendors and family activities and things too, we also have a fantastic beer garden. So tell us what all we're going to have available in that.
Well, it should be a very interesting beer garden. If you came last year, it will be very similar to last year's beer garden, but with some changes made. We've already narrowed down the selection that we're going to offer down to 5, but we're going to provide several more later. We just are still working on that last
There are going to be
few.
surprises.
Right, there are going to be some surprises. I can tell you now, first of all, we definitely will have Samuel Adams Lager and Samuel Adams Light back. Those are a little more for the mainstream, for people who are, you know, a little more into the domestic premiums. They will be back. They're always a hit. We will also have Samuel Adams Oktoberfest, which is
hugely popular.
It was
last year.
extremely
I remember
popular.
We ended up going through kegs of that last year.
We did, and I think people thoroughly enjoyed it, and it's perfect for celebrating Oktoberfest, obviously.
Right.
Delicious beer.
But now that's not something that's available year-round either. That's
No,
a
it's
specialty seasonal
You are correct.
beer.
It's a seasonal beer, so if you want to taste it, you do need to taste it during this season. And
yeah.
This is a good time to be sampling it during Oktoberfest. So that one will be back. Another one that was a popular one for people to test and try last year was the Samuel Adams Harvest Pumpkin Ale.
Yeah, that was such a unique
It's really neat and perfect for this time of year as well, the fall, and you think pumpkins, you know, it's wonderful. And that will be back again by popular demand.
Yeah.
And another one that we were excited to have last year was Samuel Adams Latitude 48 IPA. It was new to Sam Adams at the time. It is a very full-bodied, hoppy kind of beer, but it's so tasty with food, with spicy food, all kinds of things, and it was popular, so we want to do that again. One new one that we know we're going to bring is Samuel Adams Whitewater IPA, and it's a lighter IPA. It has the robustness in one sense of the hops, but at the same time it brings in sort of a Belgian ale formula to mix with it. So it's a sort of fusion of flavor. I think people will really enjoy trying that.
Part of what I really love about Samuel Adams participating is that we really get, I mean, Sam Adams is a craft beer brewery. Mm-hmm. You get beers that aren't available year-round. You get the opportunity to taste unique things. And it's tied into the concept of the German beer garden for Oktoberfest.
It's perfect.
That it's not, you know, you're not drinking just a standard beer that you can get at every bar. It's a unique sampling opportunity.
It really is, and that does fit well with a celebration of beer, which is certainly part of Oktoberfest.
Yeah, and this year we're going to be celebrating beer in the beer garden down in Little Germany, where it was last year. Mm-hmm. And we're going to have such a variety of things down there. We're going to have food, we're going to have kids' activities.
Sounds great.
We're going to have the German band, and I have to say, last year, the German band that we got up, it's a 32-person group of band and dancers, and they're absolutely fantastic.
They are.
But they said they're a volunteer group, and one of the reasons they wanted to come back, they had a good time here, but part of the deal is I have to give them free food and beer while they're here, and they love the beer so much, that's one of the reasons they're coming back.
I think that's wonderful. And I'm thrilled they enjoyed it that much, and I think the rest of the crowd sort of joined right in.
Yeah, but they were.
But that's neat. That's really neat.
And these are beer connoisseurs,
yes,
because they drink a lot of beer.
Right. They knew their stuff. They knew their stuff.
They were just thrilled with that. So I'm so excited that Sam Adams is going to be back this year. And again, I want to say thank you so much for the commitment that Sam Adams and Lawrence Distributing has to the community. You're going to make it possible for a lot of people and families to come out and have a great day on October 6th. And I want to say thank you.
You are most welcome, and we're honored to do it.
Great.